How you doing, guys? Scum here. Today I'm going to be participating in a little bit of vinyl tag. This is going to be 20 questions about LPs. This was started by a YouTuber called Brainsmasher, an account that I was familiar with, but I just subscribed to previous to this video. I saw Sean Count Blaggerith do it. The questions looked awesome and interesting, and it's just another reason for me to show off some vinyl. So let's get right into it here. Question number 1, how many records do you own? I keep my Discogs pretty up to date. There's a few things that I have that either aren't on Discogs or weren't on Discogs when I acquired the record, so a few have slipped through the cracks. But the number right now sits at 1,257, and that's not including my box sets. So that's all 7 inches, 10 inches, LPs, double LPs. 1,257. Question number 2, what kind of record player do I have? I have an Audio-Technica LP60, nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. I really like it, so can't complain. How old were you when you started collecting? Question number 3. It's tough to say when I really started collecting. I started getting records when I was probably 15, but I wouldn't say I started collecting them until I was probably 20 or 21. I'm 27 now, so only a few years. Question number 4, now we get to show off some vinyl. The oldest record in my collection, that would be for Black Sabbath's debut self-titled album. I'm not exactly sure if this is a first pressing. I do know that it is a pressing from 1970 when it came out. The jacket is really beat up, but the vinyl itself still plays. My brother got this for $2 at a used bin a long ass time ago, and I just straight up jacked it from him. So that's the oldest one in my collection. Next question here is question number 5, the first record that I ever got. I've answered this question before in a previous video, but is the Misfits' Static Age. I got this for my birthday when I was probably 15. It's just a reissue of this classic compilation from my favorite band, and more on that later. First record I ever bought with my own money. That one, again, tough to recall, but I do believe that this might have been one of the first, if not the first. This is the 7-inch for Terror, Life and Death, the demo. I saw them with Unearth, The Black Dahlia Murder, and Remembering Never. I was probably 15. Scared shitless. There were a ton of fights during Terror's set. Yeah, really good 7-inch. And a funny story, when I got this record, I put it on my turntable, and it sounded like shit. I was like, what the fuck? This doesn't sound like Terror. And it's a 45, and I was playing it at 33. So, young life lessons. Let's see here. Next question. Favorite colored vinyl? Again, a very tough question because there's a lot in my collection that I really adore. A lot of beautiful records, but I had to go with this Ghoul Splatter Thrash reissue from 10 Crimes. There we go. It is sort of a blue and yellow merge with this kind of red and black splatter going on. Really nice record. And a cool record too. For all you Ghoul lunatics out there. Put this away real quick. Alright, next question. Discount album. This one is for the album Raven, All for One. This is an original Megaforce pressing. Is that a date on you? 1983. Old as fuck. Great new wave of British heavy metal album. I got this in a used bin for like $5. And the jacket isn't in the best condition, but the record plays great. So that's all I care about when it comes to these old records that you find for dirt cheap. Next question, I believe, is a record from a female artist. No. Prized possession. The Big Mama Jamma. Typo negative. None more negative box set. This thing is... If my house was on fire, I would run into the burning flames just to grab this and risk my own health and livelihood. This has all the Roadrunner records. You have Slow, Deep, and Hard, Origin of the Feces, Bloody Kisses, October Rust. And to this day, this is the only way you can get the records World Coming Down and Life is Killing Me on vinyl. They haven't been issued on vinyl except for this box set. And I'm just gonna pull out Slow, Deep, and Hard real quick. Or no, rather Origin of the Feces, because the cover art for that is a hoot, let me tell you. Peter Steele's asshole, check it out. And all these records come on a Type O negative green. Absolutely fucking love this band. I know you all are jealous that I have this box set and you don't. Sucks. But yeah, absolutely my most prized possession. That was an easy choice. Next question, it was question number 10, record by a female artist. This one's gonna surprise some people. Lana Del Rey, Ultraviolence. Say what you will. I love her voice. I love her vocal delivery. It is out of the ordinary when it comes to like pop music or stuff that you would hear on the radio. She's raunchy too. I mean, fuck my way to the top. Damn, girl. But yeah, I mean, I like Lana Del Rey. Suck it. Next question. Record from your favorite band. Easy call. Misfits. It's my favorite Misfits record as well. Earth AD. This is an original too. Boom. Misfits are and always will be my favorite band. Hands down, no questions asked, and that's never going to change. So another question that was easy for me to answer. Moving on. Question number 12, a record that was an impulse buy. Numbskull with Ritually Abused. Relapse Records reissued this one a couple years ago now, I think. This is nice like magenta or purple vinyl. They were hyping it up as an old school thrash metal classic that, you know, hadn't really gotten its due. Because I'd never heard of it, but I trust Relapse. They've issued some pretty good stuff over the years. So I bought this as well as a t-shirt, and it is, in fact, a great old school thrash metal album. Lots of great riffs on here, so check out Numbskull if you haven't. Next question here. Record that was a gift. I actually just got this in the mail. I sent a nice little care package out to my buddy Batforce Tom out in California, and he was kind enough to send me something back, even though I told him it was completely unnecessary. But he sent me a record that I've been wanting to get for a while, and I really appreciate that. Sadistic Intent. We've got Reawakening Horrid Thoughts. I've seen this floating around, and I really dig Sadistic Intent and just never really managed to pick it up. But he sent it to me out of the kindness of his own heart, bless you, and comes on a really nice red vinyl with a silk-screened B-side with the Sadistic Intent logo. It's only 3 tracks, single-sided. The third track is a Dark Throne cover of Fuck Off and Die, and it killer cover. I mean, This shit fucking rips. Alright, let's see here. Next one. Most played record. Absolutely impossible for me to tell that. But if I had to make an educated guess, when this record came out, it seriously, this isn't an exaggeration, it did not leave my turntable for 3 weeks. I left it on my turntable. Cannibal Corpse, Torture. Incredible record. This has the song Scourge of Iron on it, which is where I got my YouTube name and my Instagram name from, because I fucking worship this band. I love everything they've ever done. I love everything they ever will do. If you want to go check out my Instagram, I just posted recently all of my Cannibal Corpse records. It's pretty impressive if I do say so myself, but I'm not going to toot my own horn too much. I'm sure there's others out there who have me beat anyways, so yeah, educated guess, I would say Torture, Cannibal Corpse. Next question here. A rarity from my collection. I have plenty of rare records to choose from, but I picked one that doesn't get a lot of love. Atrophy, Socialized Hate. This is a band from my hometown of Tucson, Arizona. They play like an aggressive thrash metal. This is an original copy on Road Racer Records, 1988. You don't see these a lot. And I found it at my local record store, Vintage Vinyl, for only $25 or $30. And it's easily worth more than that. This is a fucking classic record. They just reunited to play Maryland Death Fest last year. I caught their set and they still kill it. If you haven't heard of Atrophy, check out that record specifically. Socialized Hate. Killer shit. Alright, here we've got a Rainy Day record. I was tempted to pick something from Agalloch, but again, I wanted to pick a record that I don't see people talk about ever. And this is Red Sparrows. Every red heart shines towards the red sun. Red Sparrows is an instrumental post-rock band, I would say. If you like bands like Isis or Pelican, you'll definitely like Red Sparrows. I really, really love this album. I've spent so many times just putting this album on and relaxing and just falling into the music. It is so beautiful. And the record itself is gorgeous. This kind of blue, or no, not blue scum, what are you talking about? Red and gold merge. It's a double LP, but I'll just show you the one. Yeah, if you're looking for some really soothing tunes, listen to Red Sparrows. They have a few other albums that are also really good, but Every Red Heart Shines Toward the Sun is my absolute favorite of theirs. Alright, what do we got next? I'm really digging this, by the way. This is fun. A feel-good record. Kiss, Love Gun. This record always makes me happy, especially the title track. Christine 16, Plaster Caster, Shock Me with Ace Frehley on vocals. This is an awesome record. Original inner sleeve, original Casablanca pressing. But these Kiss records, the originals, are not hard to find because there were so many of them pressed back in the 70s. But yeah, I mean, the copy that I have is in great shape, so glad to have it. And I do love Kiss. Kiss Army, man. I could have picked any Kiss record for that question, actually. Question number 18, a nostalgic record. This is another one that might surprise some people, but this is the double LP for Poison the Well. You have The Opposite of December and Tear from the Red, or Tear from the Red. I was never sure which way you pronounce that. But it has both records. The Opposite of December on this kind of brownish red vinyl. And then the second record, Tear from the Red. Let's see what color that one's on, because I don't remember. Ah, it's like a marbled blue vinyl. Very nice. If you ask me, they probably should have switched the colors, made Tear from the Red red, and The Opposite of December blue. But I'm not making these decisions because I'm just a small-time guy. But yeah, Poison the Well, the first show that I ever went to with my friends, I saw Thrice and Poison the Well. So yeah, for that reason alone, this record is nostalgic for me. Brings me back to when I was a wee little boy, first discovering angry, loud, screaming music. All right, next up we got a record store day purchase. And just like Sean said, fuck record store day. Clogs up the pressing plants. Flippers go out of their minds buying up all these records and putting them online for stupid prices. But at the same time, it helps local businesses, small-town record stores, so be it. But this one I did pick up because I love it. I love this band, At the Gates, Gardens of Grief, and came on a really nice colored vinyl. Don't really know what this falls under. It's like a smoky, black, brown, whatever. That's all I'm going to say about Record Store Day. And then question number 20, the last question, is a recent purchase. This just came in the mail today. Emperor in the Nightside Eclipse. Another, care package that I sent to Josh Armijo. I included my copy of this album on double vinyl. And he actually made a video of all the stuff that I sent him. So if you want to go watch it, check out his channel. But I love this album. It's actually the only Emperor album that I really like. But it is undoubtedly a classic. Comes on a nice blue vinyl, heavyweight. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. But anyways, that was a lot of fun. If you guys, other YouTubers out there, want to participate, I strongly recommend that you do so because it's fun. You get to show off some cool stuff, and I'm interested in what you guys have to show, what you have to offer. But that's it for this time. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for liking, subscribing, commenting, and until next time, take care.